The next question up is not really questions, more of a victory lap, which we haven't done in a while. This one says, I just want to let you know how my meet went this past weekend. I went 9 for 9 for the first time. This was my third meet. I selected goal weights based off an average of the last three estimated 1RMs because they were kind of volatile, and I ended up slightly exceeding the squat and the deadlift goals and hitting the overhead press goal, all with more in the tank. I would call my third squat attempt a 9 RPE at worst, and deadlift was perhaps an 8.5. With all the different meat stimuli, it was much harder to rate my RPE after each attempt, so I ended up overthinking things and sticking closer to the planned weights rather than adjusting up based on RPE. Prior to the meet, I had one performance where I lifted better than expected, and one where I lifted about as expected, maybe a bit worse. This time I was feeling fresh, and most of the meet week, I was feeling fresh for most of the meet week, so I was afraid I had peaked too early. I guess I'm apt to perform better on meet day than my training estimated 1RMs would suggest, so I can use that information in future meets. Absolutely, that's excellent information to have as well. With all that said, here's a video of my third squat and deadlift attempts. I'm not sure if these are heavy enough for you to perform weakness analysis, but any advice you can offer as far as how things look and what to work on would be appreciated. Unfortunately, the lifts are a little bit light to see very much, and we've looked at some of your videos before. As far as technical analysis, I don't have anything new to offer you at this point. But I do want to say congratulations. Congratulations on going 9 for 9. Congratulations on learning more about how to compete well. I totally understand that, all of the different stimuli coming in at you in a competition setting makes it really hard to assess your RPE until you get some more experience. What you did is exactly what you should do. If you have some doubts, which everybody does, myself included, that's what good coaches and handlers are great for, is for providing that outside perspective in the midst of all this extra stimuli that you're getting. If you have any doubts, stick closer to the plan, and that shouldn't steer you wrong. But like you said, you've noticed now that you're probably a meet day performer, at least to some degree. So do that same thing, use those last three data points and come up with your meet goal. I think that's a really good method, especially like you said, if your lifts are more volatile, that's going to come up with a good target goal for you. But then for you, now that you're a meet day performer, so you can bump those up just a little bit. Review your video, figure out how much more you think you can bump it up, and take an incremental approach. Build that up over time. So like if you look at it and you think that you had, say, another 10 kilos, maybe you don't go up 10 kilos from your estimated 1RM next meet. You maybe just go up 5 kilos, and see, okay, yeah, I still had some in the tank. So then you'll edge into it just slightly, especially in your situation where you're edging up. If you have to edge down, then that's a much bigger problem and you've got to make more dramatic cuts. But fortunately, that's not a thing for you. Just congratulations again. Good job on all the stuff that you achieved over the weekend. Hope you're ready for more.